Alright, I'm gonna try to do a short garden update. I don't know how it'll work, but anyway, I do have some, these are pole beans growing up by the tree, and that's to start with. Over here I have some squash, and right beside that, as you can see, a tomato plant is coming up. I don't know how that one got there, but it's doing pretty good. I do have some more squash over here, and over there, as you can see. Over here is the giant pumpkin plant. It's coming along nicely. All along the one side of this hugel, I have onions that we transplanted. And on this side, we have the cranberry beans. And right up here and over here are the cantaloupe. In this portion of the garden, I have squash. Back it off there. Squash, corn, green beans that are bush beans, and potatoes. I bought my wife some flowers the other day, and I transplanted them out here in the middle of the garden. So that's that. Then I have some more potatoes, and if you look down those two rows, I got even more potatoes still. Right here, these little ones coming up are sweet potatoes. I've got about 3, 4, 5, and I planted 2 more slips up underneath the tree there. Along in here, I have beets and Brussels sprouts, and I believe I have some sort of kale here, I believe, and thought I had some radishes, but I don't see them right now. We'll have to see. And then we have all our different squashes. And as we move along here, somewhere in here we switch to, I believe it's right here, is the last of the squash and the starting of the watermelons. And on this side, we have tomato plants right in there with the potatoes. And then we have more tomato plants as we go along, and more potatoes. I don't know where all these potatoes keep coming from, because I didn't plant any of these here. Apparently they didn't get harvested last year. I do got a lot of tomatoes coming up though, praise the Lord. I'm looking forward to those. I think tomatoes are my favorite vegetable. Anyway, that's pretty much that. And my big broccoli plant that I had. I got one harvest off of it, and it's going to seed. I am getting more off of the kale though. That's really nice. The Swiss chard is coming along nicely as well, and that's such a blessing. And the carrot beds are looking great, as well as the radishes. We keep pulling a little bit off at a time, and now some of them are going to seed, so we'll probably have to collect those and pull the rest as soon as we can. Over here we got more Swiss chard, and it's coming along nicely. And we have more spinach. Some of the weather's been so hot though that some of the spinach is actually already going to seed, even though it's so small. And right here appears to be more broccoli that's growing up. Also, we have a small bit of cilantro here, and it's going to seed because of the weather, even though it didn't get very big. More carrots. And strawberries are looking really good. I was just looking in here this morning, and there's a bunch of berries there of various sizes. So we're looking and hoping for those to get red soon. Yeah. Spinach that has gone to seed. Kale that has gone to seed. Look forward to collecting some of the seeds, and we'll be able to, you know, funny story, I was just watching MI Wilderness, and he was talking about how he planted his broccoli seeds and saved them and everything in this video that I watched yesterday. And I am glad that I watched that, because it'll save me a lot of time. Instead of separating all the seeds one by one like you get them in the packages from the store, you can just take these pods as they develop singly, or take the whole pod, and there's usually at least 3 or 4 seeds in every pod, and then you just cut all them off, let them dry in the pod itself, and stick the pod and everything in an envelope and go ahead and replant those. Anyway, I thought that was a good idea, so I'm going to implement that. Over here we got 2 mounds of cucumbers. Right here, and here, I got a few tomatoes that I transplanted, and I put them next to some comfrey plants, because I remember hearing one time that since the comfrey draws up so many good minerals from down low in the, they have a really deep taproot. So since they draw so many good minerals up, tomatoes really like growing next to them, so I am trying that out. I don't know if you can see them all there. There's 1, 2, 3, and I got plenty more apples on this tree, so I'm looking forward to a good apple harvest this year. This is a neat picture. I just saw this tomato here, and I thought it was really neat because it's got water droplets still on it this morning. And so does this one.